Hi everyone, it's Emily Francis with Oh My Malta, and today we are shaking things up a bit. Notice we're not on the farm today. I'm going into the kitchen of Ta Marija, the local Maltese cuisine that has been open since 1964, and we're here with the owner, Ben Muscat, and the ravioli maker, Rose Borge, who's been making and working here for 24 years. So let's talk all things ravioli. Thank you for letting us come into your kitchen today.
Thank you very much. Well, yes, we've been doing ravioli for nearly 60 years now, so a long time of ravioli making in our restaurant. And we're very fortunate to have this wonderful lady here, Rose, who comes from a family that had a bakery here in Mosta. So she's very well experienced with working the dough. And luckily enough for us, now Rose has been preparing our many thousands of ravioli that we prepare here.
So when I came to eat here, the ravioli is what I ordered, because there's something very, very different about homemade ravioli. And what I remember about it was it tasted very buttery and really rich and creamy. So what is the filling to your signature ravioli?
So we call it jobon tattursina, which is like the parsley cheese. Okay. So this has a bit more kick than the traditional ricotta cheese, but we still have ricotta. We still and with it we're adding this nice gorgonzola type of cheese. There's also some eggs. Some people like to add milk as well with the mixture. Nutmeg is also an important ingredient. That touch of salt and pepper. And here's Rose filling them up one by one, and you're soon going to see the process of Rose closing these ravioli parcels.
Isn't this incredible? Every time we eat these, now that you see it being made, it changes the way that it tastes in your mouth, because you become so much more appreciative of what it is. Because when you buy it at the store and it's already hard, it doesn't taste anything like this. And now this beautiful, would it say gorgonzola cheese filled ravioli?
That's right, gorgonzola filled ravioli. And you can have either type of sauces. You can go for the very simple tomato sauce. We like to add that pesto type of sauce with it, the basil sauce. Obviously, with the tomatoes, there's the onions, there's the garlic, the salt and pepper. So that could be the simplest of sauces you can have with these beautiful ravioli.
And you have a chef here, Michael.
Absolutely. Yes, Michael Cassar.
And he will cook the sauce for us.
Absolutely.
And then at the end we'll have a perfect dish to show. So talk about the traditional Maltese cuisine and how it is, because to me, honestly, I would look at this and assume Italian, but it is not. This is traditional Maltese. So what makes it different and unique? So,
of course, Malta has got its Sicilian neighbors who used to, inhabit the island in the olden days. But I think this goes back to the Christianity days, where pasta was something and wheat was very simple for us to do. And this was one of the staple dishes of the day, which we are still doing nowadays.
So it never changed? And the recipe never changed, really?
The original traditional recipe I mentioned earlier with just the ricotta cheese.
And parsley?
And the parsley and the nutmeg, the eggs as well. That is the original traditional recipe. We have created something here. We right away from the traditional. We still offer the very simple traditional, yet these are the ones with a kick.
Fantastic. Okay, so from here, you don't have to really show me, but they go into the boiling water?
You go into boiling water.
And not for very long because they're fresh. So something at home would be like 13-minute timer, and this would be how long
will we do this, Rose? 4 to 5 minutes.
4 to 5 minutes. And then do you let it sit before you add the sauce, or can you put the sauce immediately on? Does it need a little rest?
Not really, not really. You can even toss them in the pan with the sauce itself. So some people like it that way.
Okay, well, let's get to the sauce then. So we're in the kitchen of Ta Marija. You've seen the ravioli started to be formed by Rose Borge, and now we're going to talk about the sauce. So we have the other chef here at Ta Marija, Michael Casar, and he's going to show us the traditional tomato sauce. Okay, so Michael, what do we start with?
First, we start with the olive oil,
Yes. Okay, so next, onions.
onions,
Always red onions, or does it matter?
and garlic. I prefer to use these onions
Okay.
because it gives a good flavor. While the other onions, the red ones, I use them for the salads.
Okay. Okay, so.
Goes the garlic.
So local, everything local,
Everything.
which is my favorite because it does taste so much fresher. And I noticed already just being in this kitchen that already the farmers have come to deliver fresh bread, fresh fruits and vegetables, so everything is daily, is that?
They're very busy. They always come with delivery every day, so we don't stop here. Now we put the onions. So we start by putting some salt. So a little bit of pepper because we're gonna put curry after so it doesn't get hot or spicy. Put the onions. So we put the conserva.
the conserva.
So we put the curry,
Is it butter?
oregano, a little bit of sugar
Okay.
because of the acid of the tomato paste. In go the basil.
See, here's what I've noticed about real chefs. They always have some secret ingredient that you would never think is in there, like the nutmeg in the ravioli. I would never peg nutmeg as part of a gorgonzola filling. Just like I would never think curry is in a tomato sauce. But that's what makes a great chef, you know, knowing those secret ingredient. All right, Ben, it's been so much fun being in your kitchen today.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for allowing us. Now let me ask you quickly though, I've heard that it takes months to get a reservation here. Is that true?
Well, let's not exaggerate. There are the quiet days, but there are the very busy days. Like tonight, we'll also have a show with 6 dancers, so those nights are super special if you want to really experience the Maltese culture in terms of dance, but also the great Maltese food and our very warm service. That's always there.
Thank you
Served
so
to us
much for
well.
being here. Thank you. Let's plate and let's eat.
Wonderful.